Hello everybody and welcome to a brief Jurassic World evolution discussion video. We've had some new information come to light and we're gonna quickly run through those, and I'll sort of give you the rundown of what's been updated or what has, what's coming to this Return to Jurassic Park update. Also, you'll be glad to know I've shaved. Wow! My god, the amount of comments I got on having a neck beard. So, the first bit of news that came to light, really, is on the Jurassic World Evolution official Twitter. They posted this image, and I had somebody tweet at me, straight away, saying, "Beavers, have you seen it?" So, the caption reads, alongside Jurassic World Evolution Return to Jurassic Park, the newest DLC that we're getting in 10th of December, I think it is, we've got a free update with some awesome new features for you to enjoy. Check out the forum tomorrow for more information. And of course, we have this image. Now, it doesn't seem to be anything in particular. I think we can hazard a guess. I think people have guessed that it's a toilet. So really, it's nothing to be too excited about, gotta be honest. But it also means, because we're getting this and we're also getting Jurassic Park sort of revamped, the old... everything's made of thatch. Everything's got thatch roofs and stuff. Another big thing to take from this is actually the path. The pavement is different. That's a pavement that we don't have. So it seems like in this free update, I wouldn't be surprised if Frontier puts in the basics. So they put in, you have toilets now. You have pavements or paths, different varieties. Because in the Avery picture itself, it even showed that there was indeed a different path connecting it, because we don't really have... We have about two to three paths, if that, in the game at the moment, but we're going to get new paths. We're getting maybe even new tourists. I don't think I've ever seen that man there wearing that shirt, but do I care? Not really. The next biggest announcement comes from Stegs Frontier, who is, this is a post from the Frontier forums, and Stegs works for Frontier. And they say, "Hi, Compys will be just like the other dinosaurs. You'll build an enclosure for them. They don't have a specific preset exhibit." Oh, thank God. So our worries that we were going to get another Avery kind of deal is squashed. There's all sorts of greatness, because I was very worried that, Compys, they're very small dinosaurs. How are you going to have them interact with, bigger dinosaurs? Is a T-Rex going to have a territorial display with, a Compy? How does that work? We've now not only got the Compys, but we have a new class. So are they going to be singular? Are they going to go around in a pack? The only game I can think of is Chaos Island, where you can control Compys in a pack. Although the demo for Chaos Island only had single Compys, so not many people will remember that. But somehow I got a demo of Chaos Island before it even came out. I remember that vividly as a kid. You could only play the first level. Anyway, besides this point, we're gonna see Compys in enclosures. So first, I hear you ask, well, how are we gonna house Compys? They're gonna jump through the fences? Well, you already know the answer, those of you that have watched the previous video to this, and that is, if we jump to here, in the bottom of the fence, you can see there is mesh. Now, I don't think the mesh goes all the way up the fence, but it looks like it does, actually. And we've got another nod to Jurassic Park 3 with the spikes that actually run along the top of the fence. So, depending, not only, you could have the highest security fence, but if it doesn't have, maybe it's something you can add on to fences, a bit like, an additional sub menu that you can say, okay, turn on mesh, that costs you so much extra. Or, you can, or is every fence now going to have a mesh alternative? It's going to clog up the UI if that is the case, but if it's just a checky box or something, which, ends up costing you money, that's going to really help. So it used to be the case of whatever animal or dinosaur you had in the enclosure, if you had the biggest fence, wasn't a problem. But now, if you have Compys, they might get out. And another reason that I'm really happy that Compy is going to be an outside, its own specific creature and not just a fish in a fish tank, is that we're going to see Compys attack humans. Now, usually when these things happen, you have the dinosaur line up with the thing it's killing, or in this case a human, and then they perform the animation. So, I get the feeling that Compys might go around in a group. I don't know if that's easy or not, because I can't imagine a person being attacked or even killed by a single compy. And as we all know, every carnivorous animal in the game, dinosaur I should say, has a kill animation for humans. And because compy is so unique, we've got unique animations, unique everything. Because it's a new species, they can't just put animations onto it. It's going to be interesting. I think because it's so specific, and we're not going to get any other small creatures like compy that they can transfer the thing to, or maybe, who knows, it might be a flock kind of creature. That's what I'm expecting anyway. And looking back at the aviary, I don't think we're going to be able to view this area from a different viewpoint. It looks like guests are going to be in the bottom left. And of course, all of these cages and what have you are just there for show. I think that there is probably going to be set animations for specific types of pteranodons. I wouldn't be surprised if you click on the aviary and it has like a menu of what dinosaurs or flying reptiles, I should say, are included and what are made. There'll probably be different things you have to add, like, I don't know, this doesn't get on with this. I think from some publishing magazine, there was word that a dinosaur can be able to break into the aviary, or, they can break out. It should happen. It's gonna happen, whether it's a thunderstorm or whether it's a twister, tornado. It's gonna break the fence. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have pteranodons flying around, picking up people, dropping them, or, a unique animation. I don't exactly know what they could... because they've got to line up human beings. That's going to be very hard for something that's flying, and then can they interact with other dinosaurs? So it would be a lot easier for them to not be able to have them break out. There's a lot less work. And as far as all the other dinosaurs go, there's something I wanted to bring up here. This is from a post on Reddit, and they basically changed the T-Rex head that is supposed to be the bull T-Rex to look more like the animatronic by Stan Winston, I think it was. And already the top one is the altered one, if you couldn't tell already. And it does seem there's a big difference. It's people have said, there's a lot of speculation that they've already changed models to the game. I don't think T-Rex is one. I don't think they've changed Dilophosaurus. I don't think they've changed Brachiosaurus. The only one that they've definitely changed is Stegosaur and possibly the raptors. When I looked at it, I thought, yeah, that's what the raptors look like. Until I went back and looked at the raptors and thought, no, these actually, because I'm so used to raptors looking like this, you got way more prominent on the sort of connecting, joining bit of the gums. I don't know what you would call it, the lip line, the lumpy bits. That's way more prominent. But again, something like that is done with bump maps or normal maps. It's a speculum. It's very easy to sort of change. Well, it's not easy, but it's a lot less work to change that than it is to change the model. And yes, you guys commented that skin over there on the bottom left one probably is an alternate skin. It does seem a lot darker now that I look at it. And I quite like it that we have similar skins, but they're slightly different. Just like you would get, a little bit of dimorphism with real animals. They wouldn't all be exactly the same color. There's a little bit of variations, and I don't know if it's in here. No, we've just got the Jurassic Park 3 Parasaurolophuses. Okay, I thought we had the other ones, the Jurassic Park ones. They are in the trailer, however. If we scroll up, which we have to do this, it will show the parasaurs, and the middle one is that one's a little bit yellower shade, and the rest are more pale. And the Triceratops had a change. I forgot about that. Yeah, Triceratops definitely has had its model changed. But that about wraps it up. Don't want to take too much of your time. Things to take away from the video. Compys are going to be creatures you make in the hatchery and are going to require their own enclosures. Also toilets, and a free update for people who aren't even buying the DLC, which is it's so much appreciated that Frontier are doing this. Not only are they plowing loads of money into making new dinosaurs, new models, new anime, they're having their whole team having to work on these sound effects and everything, but they're also giving us free content for the people that have supported the game in the past and still continue to do, to this day. So kudos to them. They deserve it. And not only that, but they're working on all the other games like Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. Honestly, they're going above and beyond, really. And I'm really, really enjoying Planet Zoo at the moment. If you couldn't tell. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. I'm gonna finish me rest of me tea. And until next time, I'll see you later. Or bye-bye.